In the April of 42, so it's quite a long period in fact, but I was on deferred service due to the fact I think that the signals schools were full up. They badly wanted signallers, and they'd taken in quite a lot, so you just had to wait your turn before you went in. Mind you, we were still examined, given a little examination to see whether we were bright enough. And they accepted me, my God, you know, if they only knew. I went into number 3 signal school at Compton Bassett in Wiltshire. All I knew about Calm was it produced pork, and actually the signal school was a superb organisation. I can't speak more highly of the tuition we had. We were crammed, but going from Blackpool, where the speed there up, we started at Blackpool and then came down to number 3 signal school, and you start off with your well, if you didn't recognise that's the first words of the alphabet, you know. But you never forget it, you see. The Morse code is now no longer acceptable. I went to the sick bay in Compton Bassett, which was run by very lovely Queen Alexandra nurses, because I had impetigo, and that was marvellous because I spent Christmas there. That was the best Christmas in the forces that I ever remember. And they taught me how to embroider, you know. So I'm very good at the lazy daisy switch, as Ditch rather. And I missed a posting for the invasion of Sicily, because I'd volunteered by that time for Combined Operation Services, which meant cooperation with the Army and Navy. Oh dear, never mind, Jack, you got over it. And that particular class landed in Sicily, where there was no protection, and they all got captured, including my pal Christiansen. I often wonder what happened to him. He was a Danish fellow, volunteered. He came from Copenhagen. Lovely character. Anyhow, back to the next posting was with the 3rd Division of the Army in Kent, and there were just 2 of us, Corporal Rose and myself. Corporal Rose was an extremely nice fellow. He was extremely able and very gifted volubly, and he could put our case very well. And he was acting corporal, because you only got elected acting corporal actually in the training school. He wasn't supposed to carry his stripes out to the army. Well, I think, Neddy, it would be jolly useful if I became a corporal, don't you think so? I could see that there was a big advantage in this, and it worked very well, because he had access to Captain Smart of the 3 divisional signals, so able to work all sorts of things, but including not doing an awful lot of duties and not being on guard duty, and just watching the army and applauding them for the way in which they looked after their arms, and at the same time did a little bit of signals training. We had deep contempt for them because their speed was only 11 words a minute, where our speed was 22 words a minute. No, sorry, 18 words a minute. The Navy was 22, they were fast. 25 was the usual operation.